Alright, Moral Panic 2 by Nothing But Thieves. So, this is an album I think I got recommended to by, I think a couple of like rate your music type websites. Like I think I just put in like what kind of genres I'm interested in, and Nothing But Thieves often came up. So, yeah, I decided to give it a try. And a lot of them recommended this specific EP, Moral Panic 2. So yeah, I gave it a listen. It's only 5 songs, so it didn't take very long to listen through. Future Proof, I remember, was a really cool one. Well, first of all, I'm just going to say this album is very much like a pop production album. The album production is very clean. The vocals especially are very clean and highly produced. And everything's just done very cleanly. It's very pop, basically. It sounds quite commercial. But that doesn't take away from how good the music is. Like, it's good stuff, basically. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Future Proof is a very like kind of futuristic sounding song, kind of like clues in the name. It does sound like the kind of thing you'd hear in like a sci-fi type film or some kind of space film. But it does sound very futuristic, and it does sound like almost as if like, I mean, for me personally, it kind of reminded me of like, say, cyberpunk, or a film where you're like modifying yourself to make yourself future proof, like literally. And it definitely gives like strong vibes of that, like strong imagery on this one. If I Were You was a really cool one as well. Now I remember, I do have some notes here. If I Were You was a cool one because it had this quite a few things about it. So it has kind of 3/4 of the way through the song, it has this I'm not sure what instrument it is, but it's like it has some horns in there. Basically, all the main instruments cut out, and it goes to this quiet part with no bass. It's just some nice chords playing, and it sounds quite, I don't know how to describe it, otherworldly. Like, it sounds pretty, I don't know. It's interesting. It's a good song, a good melody, good guitar part. Miracle Baby, I think this one was a bit of a miss for me. Not a bad song, but yeah, this is kind of the one I remember least about. This one here, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's the 4th song on the album. Look it up. It's like, I don't know, it's French. I don't know, but yeah, this song was so cool. So I put it has a cool guitar sound and a chord progression, perfect melody and vocal, and then into heavy screaming. So yeah, this is the one which starts off with a nice guitar and vocal melody, and then it goes into the super heavy screaming, which I think is the kind of thing I like. Yeah, and then Your Blood as well, nice chord progression. Again, I think the vocals across the board on this whole album sounds so good. Like, I'm not sure about his name, but his voice sounds amazing. It's like really clean. Normally I like grittier voices, but this is a really good clean voice. Now, if I jump on to, I don't really remember any of these songs on the Moral Panic Complete Edition. I did listen to it a couple of times, but I remember Unperson was one that was kind of, that I remember because it was the first song on the album. Unperson was pretty catchy pop song. Yeah, I don't know, but other than that, that's the only one I remember from that. So yeah, Moral Panic 2, cool songs. Like, I don't think I enjoyed it enough that I want to listen to more of this band. I think it's not quite like what I'm looking for. But I appreciate the vocal sound, and I appreciate the songwriting. I think it's overall pretty good, but it doesn't quite hit the spot for me. So yeah, Moral Panic 2. Giving it a rating out of 10, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good.